we are back for top 5, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, mate. You're absolutely welcome.
Why are you nicking my bit? Why are you nicking my bit already? Like,
it's not because, and it's not no, because when the main thing goes on, that comes out tomorrow. So this would have come out Thursday. You would have had it already. So chill, man. Okay, now you nick my stuff, but we nicked Ted's, and it's not allowed. You know what I mean? Fucking hell.
Top 5. So the last one we did would be Feuds. Was Feuds?
No, storylines.
No.
Storylines would be Feuds today. Obviously, we normally read out comments at this point, but we've already recorded it and it's not gone out just yet. So your comments are really
we probably wouldn't have fucking had any because the last 3 haven't.
Yeah, I know.
Dickheads.
Gone down and likes. Guys, we like likes and comments. Likes and comments. Thank you. Anyway, top 5 feuds. You know the script by now. We go from 5 to 1. Take it in turns. Let's get into it. Number 5. I'll go first. Number 5. I've gone in with an old school one, just to bring in a bit of difference. The Von Erichs versus the Freebirds.
Fairs.
Classic one from the Mid-South. I watched the Iron Claw stuff, the Iron Claw movie a couple of times now. It's made me look into their Von Erichs a little bit more, and a lot of the matches are the Freebirds. So yeah.
I'll go next. My number 5 is the Freebirds versus the Von Erichs. For the exact same reason. Well, no, I'd say I knew some bits and bobs before I watched the film, but it's got to be up there. It's one of the biggest feuds ever for me.
Mine is Funaki and Taka versus the Main Street Posse. Fucking fantastic it was.
Funaki and Taka had been in the Royal Rumble 2000.
Yep.
You should have gone Funaki and Taka versus Val Venus. Choppy pee pee.
No, because that was not allowed in this day and age, and we'll get told off for it. Mushstick will shout at us. Knobhead. No, Hardy's, Edge and Christian, Dudley's.
Don't make my list, but would have top 6, 7th maybe.
It's the first ever TLC match. A couple of TLC matches after.
Bar
Devon, all been world champions.
Yeah.
Set them up nicely going forward in the future.
Carried the tag team division, the 6 of them for long enough.
Yeah.
On their backs.
The only other team that weren't there was New Age Outlaws because Gunn got injured.
But yeah, while the singles competition was red hot, the tag team sort of sucked balls, and then them 6 came along and sort of gone, well, we'll carry it.
Yeah, I think
with the New Age Outlaws.
There was New Age Outlaws and the APA. I think that was it. Oh, Mosh and Thrasher.
You had the odd one came in like head cheese and
head cheese. Snow and Blackman.
Like
Too cool.
As well.
Funaki and Taka.
Yeah. You had other ones come in, but they were the mainstay.
Bossman Buchanan.
They were the titles around more than anybody.
Defo.
Number 4.
Cena and Orton.
Yeah, that made my list.
If you talk about John Cena in a feud, that's the feud you talk about. Is Randy Orton. Randy Orton's is kryptonite.
Cena, Carlito, and Jesus.
Yeah, I know. I was going to do that one. That might be my number 1. You don't know yet.
All right, sorry.
But if you talk about Cena, or you talk about Orton, you always talk about Cena. And considering at the time, it was pretty shit in WWE. There weren't much going on. That was probably one of the highlights. So, that's why it's there.
Ted?
I have a quite controversial number 4, and it's because I really enjoyed the feud.
Keith Lee, Adam Cole or something.
The Swerve Strickland versus Hangman. It's been ongoing for since September last year. And they've had banger matches throughout the entire thing. And just to culminate in that, well, it's not even culminated because it's going to continue, but then to have the blow off of that cage match last month, were just an epic conclusion to that little part of a continuous story. It's like there's going to be chapters of this. They'll leave each other for a while and then they'll spin back round to it.
It's the modern take on Rock and Triple H.
Yeah, that's actually spot on. Absolutely bob on. with what we're kind of looking for. But yeah, it's just I love the the full circle moments in that feud like they've had. Like it was first Swerve breaking into Hangman's house, bidding his kid's room, leaving the T-shirt behind, and then it led all the way back round to Swerve buying his childhood home and Hangman burning it to the ground. It was like proper amazing full circle sort of moment, and yeah, I love it. It's just been a fantastic feud.
Probably say the best feud AEW's pulled off.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
MJF Adam Cole would be the other one.
I don't think that's had the trigger. I don't think that's finished at all.
No, but neither is that.
I think I know that one's got. We've got to a stop point. Adam Cole and MJF. It hasn't really.
Yeah, but
going.
The whole Brochachos thing. That's what I'm talking about. The whole thing with that was meant.
Great storyline. Yeah, but I think feud. We're only just going to probably get into the proper feud now, which is a pity because we should have had it a year ago. I think the only other one that could have potential is if it obviously once again it ran would have been Mr. Brody Lee, Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, 100%.
If it lasted longer than it obviously did, but well, obviously things have been mine. The Rock and Mankind.
Not in my top 5. Probably 6.
Great feud.
It's just Rock and Mankind, isn't it? And I think it's that empty arena match that I remember mostly about it. Was it halftime at the Super Bowl or something? That.
Yeah, halftime heat.
Yeah, but yeah, it's that obviously because it's Mankind and it's Rock and just.
I prefer the Royal Rumble match made between them, the match at the Royal Rumble when he proper slaps him with the chair.
He got a feud, didn't he? It went back and forth, and obviously they tagged together.
Yeah.
So. Number 3s.
I'll go first. Kenny versus Okada. So just the feud in New Japan made New Japan what it is now.
I misheard what you said then. I actually thought you said Eddie.
Kenny Omega versus Okada. It's just the NJPW. Hopefully we'll maybe get a little bit of that in AEW should he come back fit and well. And yeah, just go and watch the matches. They speak to themselves.
No, I get that one. It doesn't make my top 5.
No, I don't mind.
Number 3, Eddie Guerrero versus Brock Lesnar.
Yes, very, very good choice.
It was that promo again.
Yeah.
Just that promo was fresh in my mind, and obviously it was a very special time because obviously it ended with Eddie becoming champion.
Aye.
Eddie versus Ray was in my shortlist.
I think you could have put a lot of Eddie's rivalries in there because you've got Eddie with
RVD.
Ray, you got RVD, Batista.
Yeah, Batista was probably the best one for me. Love that. My number 3, Taker and Shawn Michaels. Fucking immense, mate. Hell in a Cell.
The one leading up to
just the feud between them. You're talking about in the '97, and then obviously it rekindles going into WrestleMania 25-26, and then he retires him at 26. Taker v Shawn, mate. Fucking iconic.
Fair enough. Number 2s, I'll go. Had to be on my list. Triple H, Mick Foley, or Cactus Jack. The whole 2000 segment for Royal Rumble, the No Way Out, just brilliant. Loved it. Yeah, obviously, it was longer than that because he went on before Royal Rumble because he fired him as Mankind, and then there was the protest to get him back. But yeah, Triple H, Mick Foley, Cactus Jack.
My number 2 is Rock versus Austin. It's a just at WrestleMania 17 match. It's the whole build then to the retirement match. Thereafter when Austin retired, then the betrayal is the different points. It's in the careers, the Intercontinental title stuff. They just intertwined. They made the Attitude Era what it was. There's Triple H in there as well, obviously, but them two were the big 2 names. Of that sort of time.
Fairs. Triple H, Shawn Michaels.
Very good pick.
2002 SummerSlam returning. That match on its own was just immense. And then you're going on to Royal Rumble 2004, Armageddon, WrestleMania 20 with Benoit involved. Then you're talking about Bad Blood, Hell in a Cell. It was two best friends fighting each other. It was just sick.
Right, ready? Number ones?
Yep.
Austin versus McMahon.
Austin versus McMahon.
Austin versus Rock.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because the only reason I've not chose Austin McMahon is I did it as a top storyline. I used it as my top storyline, so I've used Austin Rock. I thought was the matches between them was so much better, obviously, because Rock is an actual wrestler.
Yeah.
Just like Ted said, everything with the Intercontinental title in the late 90s, and then working the way up for WrestleMania 15, 17, and then wrestling each other at WrestleMania 19, which was absolutely sick. Obviously, Vince betraying, Vince turning to, Austin betraying and going to join Vince was meant. So that's my number one.
Good choice. Good choice.
I think obviously you watch the Feuds one, you're not the same about the Austin McMahon one. It's if we didn't have it, I don't think WWF would have done as well as it did in the wars and continue on. But yeah, no, I get it. Shame. So right, well, next time I have thought of one, and I feel like it's something that we haven't done, and I think it's something. Obviously, there has to be an unanimous agreement. I feel like we've missed out on a company that we always say gets overlooked. So I was thinking...
This was going to be mine next. I was going to say this as well.
Top 5 TNA wrestlers of all time.
Cool.
Superstars, wrestlers, whatever you want to call them. Male, female.
Yeah.
If they wrestled in a TNA ring, top 5
Easy.
TNA. Yeah, I think it could be quite easy, this one.
We can do matches, moments, stuff like that.
Yeah. I think it gets very overlooked.
Yeah, it does.
And obviously we don't talk about it much. And I just was with you mentioning the other day when you messaged us saying about
the Joe Enges Nick Nemeth thing.
Yeah,
really good. That.
You know what? Let's do a little bit of top 5s on these guys because we don't really bring much up on them. And it obviously historically, some guys there that deserve recognition.
Yeah, I agree.
Iconic matches. So yeah, top 5 TNA wrestlers. So it's either Impact, TNA Impact, or when it goes back to TNA.
Global Force Wrestling or whatever it was, yeah.
Yeah. If it fell into that overall bracket of TNA, then yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Coolio. Sounds good to me.
Right, then, well, in the comments, guys, top rivalries of all time, let us know. Also hit that like button. We like both, like I said earlier on. We like comments and likes. So do
it
both.
helps the algorithm if you comment. It pushes it up more. So I love it when you look with the likes, but if you can comment as well, it helps the algorithm and gets the video around more.
It helps these sort of videos as well, though, because if you comment and obviously with your list and then banging an idea in, helps us keep this creative going. Because at some point our little brains are going to run out of juice of thinking these things. So you guys coming up with new ones for us is great as well. And then obviously it gives us something a bit more to fill the video with if we did going through your top 5s as well.
Definitely.
Also when they're a bit dodgy, we do like to have a
rant.
Pretty like to have a laugh and
a laugh and a rant.
Yeah. But guys, till the next one, thanks for having me.
Don't stop nicking his stuff.